And as we all know, Vladimir Putin began his fifth term Tuesday as Russian leader at a glittering Kremlin inauguration as he sets out on another 6 years in office. We're now connected with Russia Today correspondent Donald Coulter for the latest updates. So, Donald, what can you tell us from the ground?
Hi there. Well, the inauguration ceremony has already come to an end. It's the main, basically, takeaways of what happened were that the Russian president basically took a presidential oath that is mandated by the Constitution here, and the words of the oath are written into Russian law as well. He gave an inaugural speech to the Russian people, thanking them, specifically the people participating in the special military operation, for the trust that they gave the Russian president in continuing to lead the country for another term, a fifth term, because, this election cycle and this term specifically is actually a very unique one, because the Russian elections that took place in March 15th, 16th, 17th, these were elections in which the Russian president received overwhelming support, more support than he's ever received before in previous Russian elections. And it also had the highest turnout, in fact, of the Russian population at the polling stations in the entire history of modern Russia. Mm-hmm. So this is a very unique time period for Russia and for the re-elected Russian president as well. He said in his inaugural speech that he's going to continue working towards the development of the multipolar world. He said that also Russia is completely open to friendly relations with the West, but it's actually up to Western countries to stop this policy of hostility towards Russia that will allow further cooperation on a mutual, respectful basis between the West and Russia. So, a lot of words of cooperation and looking towards the future, one based in independence, the independent determination of Russia's future fate by the Russian people, and unity of the country as well.
All right, Donald, one quick question before we say goodbye to you. Is there any special plan being informed by the Russian government after the inauguration, or will it be the continuation of the existing plan only?
Well, I mean, based on what the Russian president said in his inaugural speech, it looks like the Russian government is going to continue the policies that were pursued in the fourth presidential term of Vladimir Putin. There is some new stuff that is going to take place, actually, because this fifth inauguration of Russian President Vladimir Putin is the first to take place after the constitutional reforms of 2020, actually. Mm-hmm. And this means that after when a new presidential term begins, the old presidential cabinet of ministers resigns and a new one has to be organized. And this is going to be the first presidential cabinet of ministers that is going to have to be confirmed by the State Duma, as opposed to before, where it was just organized by the presidential administration, and that was that. But in terms of foreign policy and internal policy, we're probably going to be seeing just an intensification and development of the already existing policies that Vladimir Putin has taken.
All right, Donald Coulter of Russia Today correspondent from Moscow, Russia. Thank you so much for the report, and please take care.